excited because I have so much stuff to share with you. There is quite a bit of skincare, a little bit of body care, and some makeup. So I'm gonna start with the makeup items, and they are cheek products. This is the Charlotte Tilbury blush in the color First Love. All of Charlotte Tilbury's blushes have this swish and pop concept. There's a color on the outside and then there's a different color in the middle, and the concept is you're supposed to swirl your brush around, go all over the cheek, and then at the end just kind of dab it in the center and then dab it in the center of your cheek for a little bit of a pop of color. And that's the way I wore this blush today. That's the way I like to wear this. This definitely translates a lot more peachy on me than it looks in the pan. But I do really like it. It's a very finely milled blush. The finish of it is really beautiful. It's not a dull matte finish, but it doesn't have a lot of shimmer in it. The other cheek product I bought is by Kevyn Aucoin, and it's the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder. I have been debating getting this product for a very long time, but then it came on sale on Dermstore, and one of you guys tagged me on Instagram and told me about it. I am wearing it today. Today was the first time I applied it, and I really like it. It is a very neutral shadow-like color. I'm not sure if I'm looking extra sculpted today or anything, but this is a nice option when I don't want to use bronzer, especially if I want to use a warmer cheek product like this and I don't want to look too orange. And then I also stocked up on an Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, another brow product that is also really good, and especially if you're on a budget, you don't want to splurge on an Anastasia one. This is a really great drugstore alternative, and it's by L'Oreal. It's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I bought this from Ulta, but obviously in Canada you can find this at the drugstore, Shoppers Drug Mart, Walmart, Rexall. Any of those places should have this. I also bought some fake eyelashes. I got into fake lashes again over the holidays, and I ran out of my Ardell Demi Wispies, so I got a couple of extra pairs. I love the Ardell Demi Wispies. I have tried fancier, like mink lashes, and while those feel a lot nicer, they feel a lot more natural, they're more comfortable, and they're easier to apply, they are just really expensive, and I'm not gentle with my eyelashes. No matter how much I try to be gentle with fake lashes, I always end up breaking them or ripping some of the hairs out when I'm removing them. And I've been curious about Eyelure Lashes. I've never tried them before. I saw these at Ulta, so I thought I would check them out. This is number 35. Now I have a little bit of skincare and body care. I am running dangerously low of my beloved Emma Hardy cleansing balm, and I got this at Lily Grace in Ann Arbor. So if you are a Michigan girl and you visit Ann Arbor quite frequently and you want to check out Emma Hardy, Lily Grace has Emma Hardy, which is really nice. And when I bought it, it actually was in its old packaging where it had like a plastic casing on the cap, and the plastic casing cracked, and then this was all that was left. So now I got a new one, and the packaging changed. The lid is a lot nicer, and I thought I would also show you what you get when you open it. You get a cleansing cloth, which is super nice. It's a nice microfiber cloth. And then at the bottom, you get the cleansing balm. And as you can see, the lid is a lot nicer now. It's new and improved, and it's not gonna crack, and it's not gonna make a mess like the old one did. And you know, it comes nice and tightly sealed. I'm not gonna open it until I completely use this up, but this is the best cleansing balm I have ever tried. It is expensive, and it's not something that I use every day. I actually keep it at my boyfriend's house because I like to just have it as a treat on the weekends, and it removes the makeup really well. It cleanses the skin. It leaves the skin feeling so soft and nourished. Next up, I got some new eye care products, and this is from the brand Kat Berkey. Kat Berkey is another brand that I heard about from the store Lily Grace in Ann Arbor. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. Lily Grace is literally down the street from where my boyfriend lives, and since I am a makeup and skincare junkie, I tend to spend way too much time there. Kat Berkey is an American brand along the same lines as Sunday Riley, Tata Harper. They focus on natural, clean ingredients, just high-performing natural products. And I ran out of my fresh eye cream. I have gone through several samples of that, and I thought it was time to try something else. So this is the Kat Berkey Intense Recovery Rosehip Eye Serum. I've only used this a couple of times, but I really like it, especially in terms of texture. I have a little bit of a rough texture around the eyes, and after using this a couple of times, I've just found a really significant improvement in the texture of my under eyes. The other thing is this eye mask. This is the KB5 Eye Recovery Masks, and you get 8 masks in here. I did use this once, and I like the fact that they just come individually packed. I love eye masks so much. I really like the ones by Bliss, and I also like the SK2 eye masks. What I like about these is that the actual liquid that they're in it's more of a gel than a liquid, so it stays soaked. It doesn't drip all over your face. The Sephora ones, for example, are really wet, so when you apply them, they tend to kind of just drool a little bit all over your face. This doesn't do that because it's kind of like a gel consistency. So you put them on, they stay put. You're supposed to leave them on anywhere between 10 and 30 minutes. 30 minutes is what they recommend. So that's what I did when I used it. And then I followed up with the serum. The next couple products that I got are by the brand Kyprus. And I heard about Kyprus from Caroline Hyren's blog, and a lot of the British YouTubers were talking about it. So I thought it was a British brand until I went on the internet, I looked it up, and they're actually an American brand. They're made in Scottsdale, Arizona. So that's really cool. If you are in the United States and you want to check them out, I highly recommend ordering just directly from their website. And the packaging is so beautiful. I did get to use these a couple of times, but I wanted to keep the packaging to show you what it looks like. And I got Moonlight Catalyst, which is a nighttime skin treatment. It has a natural version of retinol in it. And then there's Beauty Elixir 2, which is a face oil. Now, before I got these, the concoction that I was using was the Vichy Liftactiv Retinol Serum, and then the Sunday Riley Artemis Face Oil. Artemis is very thick. I mean, I don't mind the smell, but a lot of people really hate it. It kind of smells like dough, and it does really balance out my skin. But leading into spring and summer, I can't really use this because it is too heavy. I can't use this in the daytime at all. So I just wanted something a little bit lighter, a little bit more versatile than this. Beauty Elixir number 2 is recommended for combination, oily, problem skin. What I like about it is that it's a lot thinner in consistency than the Sunday Riley. This has a more pleasant scent and it's thinner in texture. This is good to use in the morning or at night. I'm probably gonna do more detailed reviews of these on my blog after I've used them for a few weeks. And moving on to body care, I stocked up on a couple of my Kiehl's favorites. Both of these were repurchases. This is the Kiehl's Superbly Efficient Deodorant. It comes in 2 different sizes. There's a large one and this is the smaller one. I really like this deodorant because it has no scent at all. So if you find that the deodorant that you're using is very overpowering and sometimes clashes with whatever perfume you have on, try this. It's completely scent-free, and at the same time it is efficient. It doesn't leave any weird residue on your clothes. It doesn't make your armpits feel sticky or weird or anything. So I really like this. And the next thing is the Kiehl's Original Musk Shower Gel. This is so nice. You can use it as a bubble bath as well. It smells so good. The Kiehl's Musk scent is one of my favorite scents in the entire world. I also have the perfume version. It's a unisex scent. It lingers on the skin after you're out of the shower, and it just makes everything just smell really good. Speaking of sexy scents, I was so excited to see that PF Candle Company has reed diffusers now. I absolutely love PF Candle Company, and the Teakwood and Tobacco Candle is one of my favorite candles ever. It's something that I keep buying, and I have to thank Chelsea from Chelsea Wears, because when her and I met a couple of years ago, she got me a little candle, and ever since that moment I've been obsessed with the Teakwood Tobacco Candle. And now I saw that they have reed diffusers, and I actually got this at the grocery store here in Ann Arbor at Plum Market. You can get these, but if you want to order them online, Chelsea Store NOME has them on the internet as well. So obviously I got the Teakwood and Tobacco one. I am not going to open it because I'm going to take it back to Canada and just have it in my bedroom. But I'm going to show you, what the bottle looks like. Just this cute little bottle, and then obviously the little sticks that you're supposed to use. And I'm extremely excited because Teakwood and Tobacco is one of the nicest scents. If you like Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford, and if you want your house to smell like it, get Teakwood Tobacco, either the candle or the reed diffuser from PF Candle Co. And the last 2 things I want to talk about are bath salts. One is very fancy, and the other one is affordable from the grocery store. And I just want to tell you to save your money and don't buy something like this. This is by African Botanics. It's a brand that does really fancy skincare and body care, and I was really drawn by the packaging of this. This is the Kalahari Desert Detox Bath Salt. These were excruciatingly expensive. It's such a tiny jar and you only get maybe 5 baths out of this, but it's just not worth the money. It's so expensive, and maybe if you take baths 4 times a year and if you want something really fancy just for those special occasions, maybe this would be a good idea, but these are just as good. The brand is Soothing Touch. You can also find this stuff at Whole Foods. We just got it at the local grocery store here in Ann Arbor, but it smells so good, especially if you're congested or if you have allergies. You know, sometimes allergies just make you really stuffy. Take a bath with this and everything will just be clear. So soothing, and it's affordable. I think I got bath salts on my lips, and it's not, do not get this in your mouth. I will see you in my next video. If you have any questions or if you want to see any in-depth reviews of any of these things, let me know and I will do them on my blog. So I will have the link to my blog below. It's definitely the place where I share more in-depth thoughts about any of the products that you see on my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!